So if we hark back to the Chicago night, they lost 20-19, and Brady wasn't terrible. He was 25-41 for 253, a touchdown, and no picks. So it was okay. QBR was 42, a little below average, but not deplorable, not embarrassing or disgusting, okay? So what happened? In the second quarter against Kansas City, after Tyreek just ran wild on them in the first quarter, they were so desperate. They were so in give up, like we give up kind of mode. Not that they gave up as a team, but just as an offense, it's like, well, let Brady call it. And he started calling a lot of it at the line of scrimmage. And they started to bounce back. And you recall Shaq Barrett finally got the turnover in the second quarter.
It was about to be 24-0.
It was about to be 24-0. And all of a sudden, Brady ended up making kind of a game of it in the fourth quarter. It was kind of, he made it respectable at least. And then came that bye week. And I was told by a high-placed source that they actually gave the whole offense pretty much up to Tom and just said, you tell us, what do you want to do? To your point, screens, motion, audibles. Let me have some more check with me's at the line of scrimmage. Let me do a little more of the play calling on the fly instead of it just comes in cold and I run what you call.
Yeah, because, Skip, when you get in a situation like that, when you're down by as much as by you are, the one thing you want to do is get the ball out of your hand quick. And so what he started doing against Kansas City, started getting the ball out of his hand quick. And so now all of a sudden that got him into a rhythm. And so quarterbacks, they're very rhythmic. Once you get them into a rhythm, good luck stopping him. He got into a rhythm, and you see that he brought him all the way back, and it took Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek on a fourth down to keep Tom from getting the ball back, because I wouldn't have liked their chances had Brady got that ball back.
So it was one of the great late career bounce backs to go from, I don't know where I am, to at age 43, they get on a Super Bowl roll. And now he comes back with an actual offseason and a little bit of preseason that they didn't have in the pandemic before. And if we could just quickly see what he looked like, just look at the body language, the confidence with which he threw the 5 touchdown passes against the Dolphins. Again, there's Gio, who's another new weapon out of the backfield that he did not have. And then here he is. That was a great throw because he took it right in the face and hit AB as he was cutting up field, and he is gone. Well, AB looks fresher and faster than he did because he got his knee cleaned up. And there's another one, quick one. And then here these are things of beauty to Mike Evans, who's only 6 feet 5 inches tall. And then once again, and he does the rest of the work. And the Dolphins at that point said, no mas. Okay? I got you. But I'm just showing you Brady's body language now. He's looking 24 years old. He's looking like it's 2007 back in New England.
But if you notice, Skip, what you didn't show is nobody putting Brady on the ground.
They did not.
You got to rough him up some. Because if you don't, you leave him upright, that's what you're going to get.
And the line is starting to gel again to where they're getting pretty impenetrable. It will be interesting tonight in Philadelphia to see if they can generate any pressure from anywhere on him, because if they don't, that spreads, I think, 7.5. No, is it 6.5? 6. I was going to say 7. 6.5. That is not enough. I got to tell you.
I don't think so. I was thinking it was going to be like somewhere between 8 and 10.
Because I would think they could win this game by at least a couple of touchdowns.
Well, I guess they factored in that Brady dinged his thumb on the helmet when he was throwing the pass last week, and so I guess they factored that in. It's a short week. It's on the road.
They have one really good cornerback. Darius Slay is up at the top of the list for me.
And Hargrove might be their best defensive player. He might have taken that mantle from Fletcher Cox. He's sensational, Skip.
He's sensational. So they got that going. You know, I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan as a playmaker. But they're going to have to control the football and play keep away and make plays and convert third downs, and maybe they can hang in there. But if I were a betting man, I would give the...
But, Skip, the Eagles are going to be... with David being out, the banged-up secondary, the Eagles might be able to score some points. Now, can they score enough? Can they keep up with...
David is definitely out. By the way, Gronk is definitely out again.
But I'm not surprised by Gronk, Skip, for the simple fact, let me give him an extra week. We bring him back. Well, come on. You should be able to beat. You should be able to beat the Eagles.
And you get the mini bye.
Right. So now you don't have to worry about that until next Sunday.
Antoine Winfield concussed, so he's out. So
give him another week.
You've got a chance against their vulnerable defense, especially the back end.
They can score, but can they score enough? They got some weapons,
They do.
Devontae and Reagor.
Yep.
Devontae and Reagor. They got, I think Goddard's out, Skip. Yeah, he's been banged up. I think he has COVID or something. So they can score, but can they score enough? The Eagles, can you get some pressure? Can you steal one possession for your offense? Can you get Brady on the? Can you knock him down? Can you sack him 2 or 3 times? Can you knock him down multiple times? That's gonna be the key to the ball game.
At least 2 touchdowns.
At least 2, huh?
Yeah, maybe more.
Give me 2.
Would you take it?
Give me 14. I'd take the Eagles.
You would take 14 in the Eagles? I can't bet against Jalen Hurts. I would
Can't
do
do
it.
it?
My instinct tells me I would beat you on that, but I'm not going to bet.
Well, how about
against
this?
Jalen
I
Hurts.
give you 14. I take the Patriots. I mean the Bucs.
Give me 14?
Yep.
No, I'm not going to
No?
do it.
I'm just trying to get a bet.
The little voice in the back of my head says this is going to be like 35-14.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just enjoy when you guys have bets around here. But fine. Not right
this
now.
time.
Maybe later. We've got more on what Kyrie's IG Live means for his reputation moving forward, and we'll get to it after the break.